Morning breaks, but nothing feels alive. Your memory still walks beside my eyes. Every laugh still echoes through these days. Now every silence slowly takes its place. I never thought forever had an end. You were my lover and my closest friend. Everything we built felt strong and true. Now every road keeps leading back to you. I searched the pieces scattered in the dark, trying to find the moment we fell apart. Where did our forever disappear? Why can't I find the answers anywhere? Everything was beautiful until it wasn't anymore. Now every sunrise leaves me colder than before. Every day your shadow pulls me deeper down inside. I'm screaming through the silence where our love has died. If I could hold one moment before everything went wrong, I'd stay there forever, where you still belong. I read the words we never meant to lose, looking for a reason, any truth. Was it something I could never see? Or did time slowly steal you away from me? Every photograph still breathes your smile. Every heartbeat makes the miles worthwhile. Then reality comes crashing through, leaving empty air where once was you. The more I fight, the harder memories remain. The passing days only sharpen all this pain. Where did our forever disappear? Why can't I find the answers anywhere? Everything was beautiful until it wasn't anymore. Now every sunrise leaves me colder than before. Every day your shadow pulls me deeper down inside. I'm screaming through the silence where our love has died. If I could hold one moment before everything went wrong, I'd stay there forever, where you still belonged. I never asked for perfect, only one more chance to understand. Tell me where your heart stopped reaching. Tell me why you slipped right through my hands. The distance keeps growing, the silence keeps knowing the truth I'll never hear. nowhere left to go. The echoes never leave me. Your name still fills the air. Everything was beautiful until you weren't there. The sunlight reaches places I can't feel. Your memory survives inside what's real. Every promise carried us so far. Now I'm counting wishes on a dying star. You held my world without a single chain. Somehow love dissolved without a name. I still replay the laughter in my mind, searching for the reason I can't find. If endings always start with quiet change, why couldn't I see everything rearrange? The world keeps turning while I'm standing still. Every heartbeat bends against my will. I don't understand how love became goodbye. Only empty questions filling every night. I would trade tomorrow just to hear you breathe again. Instead of learning how to live beside the pain. Friends keep telling me that time will heal. They've never known how losing you can feel. Your side of every memory still stays warm, while every passing season feels like another storm. The smallest things still pull your name from me. A simple song, a road, a lonely street. Nothing fades the way they said it would. Nothing turns this broken into good. I stop blaming fate, I stop blaming you. Now I'm left with silence that speaks louder than the truth. Maybe some stories survive without an ending. Maybe some hearts never stop defending. Each new morning carves the wound a little deeper. Every night becomes another sleepless keeper. What we built still lives inside road keeps stretching into empty light. I keep walking, hoping one day this heart remembers how to beat without you. Found me where your shadow stayed, holding every word we never got to say. I still hear your voice between the dawn, like you never left, like you're still holding on. The city wakes beneath another sky, while I keep searching for the reasons why. Every passing hour pulls you farther away, yet your memory refuses to fade. I ask the wind if it remembers your name. Only silence comes back the same. Every road still leads me to your light, even though you vanished from my side. The love we build still lives beneath my skin, long after the world stopped letting us begin. If these broken dreams are all that's left to hold, I'll carry them until my hands grow old. You became the echo I can never outrun, the last heartbeat before the sun. Your photograph still smiles without a sound, while everything around me keeps breaking down. I wear tomorrow like a heavy stone, learning every sorrow on my own. The strongest part of me disappeared with you, leaving only pieces trying to make it through. I never knew forever could feel this long, or that goodbye could become my song. If somewhere your heart still hears my own The second strat answers once, and silence. Watch the rain surrender to the dawn. Without you here, the world still carries on. The clouds are breaking somewhere over me, but healing comes more slowly than I dreamed. The streets are shining from the falling rain, still holding traces of yesterday's pain. The wind reminds me nothing stays the same. Even broken hearts can learn again. I never thought I'd see another sky without believing I was meant to die. After the storm, the light begins to grow. Not enough to heal, just enough to know. Somewhere beyond this endless night, hope is waiting with the morning light. I still carry every piece of you, but I'm learning what the heart can do. Even while the memories remain, life begins after the rain. Your voice still finds me when the morning wakes, but now it leaves a smile instead of breaks. The road ahead no longer feels so far. I'm finding pieces of the man we were. The emptiness still walks beside my soul. It doesn't have the strength to take control. Every sunrise teaches me to Strat plays one final melody. The second Strat answers softly. Silence. Then birds begin to sing. Another sunrise finds me standing here, not without the pain, but without the fear. The road still carries footprints made for two, yet somehow every mile keeps pulling me through. Morning paints the rooftops into gold, teaching tired hearts they can still unfold. I never thought I'd welcome light again. Now I breathe and let the day begin. We finally learned to heal. Give me one more sunrise, one more chance to believe, one more reason to stand when my soul wants to leave. Every broken dream still shines somewhere inside. Maybe hope was waiting for one more sunrise. I carry yesterday without its chains, only quiet lessons, not the endless pain. Your memory no longer pulls me down. It gently reminds me where love was found. The sky keeps opening wider each day. time. Until only the guitars remain. In silence. Yesterday still lives inside these hands, but it no longer tells me who I am. Every scar has found another meaning now. Even broken branches still know how to bow. The morning air feels different on my face, like hope is quietly taking your place, not replacing what we used to be, just teaching my heart to breathe. The road behind me made me who I am. The road ahead is calling once again. I'm walking beyond yesterday, beyond the tears that would not fade, beyond the weight I couldn't leave behind, beyond the shadows in my mind. Love will always be a part of me, but it no longer keeps me on my knees. The rising sun reminds my soul each day, life is waiting beyond yesterday. Your memory still smiles without a sound. Now it lifts me more than pulls me down. Every mile has opened up my eyes. Healing never comes The morning found me standing in the light. For the first time I didn't fear the night. The weight I carried slowly slipped away. Not all at once, just a little every day. The wind no longer sounds like yesterday. It gently calls me somewhere far away. The horizon stretches farther than before, inviting me to open one more door. Every scar still tells its story, but it no longer owns my soul. These open skies remind me I can fly, even after learning how to cry. Every broken dream became another stone, building the road that leads me home. I still carry every beautiful goodbye. They became the reason I survived. The light ahead is stronger than my fear, and I'm finally here. Your memory walks beside me without pain, like quiet sunshine after gentle rain. Love never left, it simply changed its name, becoming strength instead of endless blame. Every sunrise writes another page, leaving hope where there once was rage. The heart remembers, but it also grows. That's something only healing knows. If tomorrow asks me who I am, I'll answer without looking back. Every road, every tear, every sunrise brought me These open skies have called my name at last, not to erase, but to outgrow the past. Every sunrise proves another truth. Hope survives inside the smallest proof. I'll keep every memory close to me without becoming who I used to be. The road ahead is shining clear and wide, and I'll walk it with my heart open wide. The morning doesn't feel the way it did. The weight I carried slowly starts to lift. The road ahead no longer hides its face. I'm finally finding my own place. The wind reminds me every day is new. Even while I still remember you, some memories no longer bring me pain. They simply fall like gentle rain. I never thought I'd see this day, where hope would quietly find its way. I'm brighter than yesterday, stronger than the tears I gave away. Every scar became another light, leading me beyond the longest night. Love didn't leave when you said goodbye. It simply learned another way to shine. I'm standing where I couldn't stand before, and I watch the daylight fade across your face. Never believing love could leave this place. Every dream was written in your eyes. Now every memory wears a different disguise. I still reach across an empty space, looking for the warmth I can't replace. Time keeps moving while I stand alone, learning every heartbeat has a heavier tone. I keep asking questions there, the silence always keeps. Every answer disappears before it reaches me. The echo of your love still follows every breath, a whisper growing louder with each step that's left. Nothing in this world can fill the place you knew. Every road reminds me I was walking there with you. The deeper that into endless fights. The smile I carried slowly disappeared, replacing every hope with everything I fear. People say the strongest hearts survive. They never tell you how they stay alive. Some wounds don't bleed where eyes can see. They quietly become the person left to be. Maybe love was never meant to stay forever. Maybe broken hearts still beat together. If I had one final chance to change the past, I'd hold you long enough to make forever last. Every sunrise pulls another piece away, leaving only fragments of yesterday. The silence knows the words I'll never hear. The emptiness keeps drawing ever near. If letting go is easy, I'd already be free. Instead, your memory keeps becoming part of me. When the final light fades into the night, I'll still remember how you held me tight. Nothing can erase the life we came to know. Even if you're somewhere I can never go, I'll carry every heartbeat that we left behind, searching for the peace I know I'll never find. Some loves don't end, they simply become the echo that follows us home. I found a road I thought I'd never see. It wasn't waiting, it was waiting for me. Every mile carried a piece of my name, even when nothing felt the same. The morning breeze no longer feels so cold. It gently reaches through my soul. Every step reminds my heart once more, I'm not who I was before. Sometimes the longest journey choice to keep walking.
Spent so many nights chasing a sound, looking for the words that never came. Every question echoed through my soul, calling out my name. To hide. For the first time in a long, long while, peace was by my side. When the world grew quiet, I finally heard my heart. When the silence answers, every fear begins to fade. Every broken promise becomes a lesson that was made. I stopped searching for tomorrow inside yesterday's goodbye. Now I hear the truth in the quiet of the sky. Every scar became another page. Every tear became another prayer. The morning found me standing unafraid, no longer living in yesterday. Every road that brought me to this place left a quiet strength upon my face. The rising sun feels warmer than before. It isn't asking what I'm fighting for. It simply shines across the open sky, reminding me where I'm meant to fly. Every tear became a lesson, every mile became a song. Tomorrow is ours to believe, ours to build, ours to dream. Every sunrise opens another door to everything we're living for. The past will always shape this heart, but it can never keep us where we are. The light ahead is calling me, and I finally believe. I thank the nights that made me strong. They taught me where I truly belong. Every goodbye became a brand new start, leaving hope inside my heart. I never thought I'd smile again, or welcome every dawn as a friend. Now every breath reminds my soul healing has made me whole. If someone stands where I once stood, lost beneath a silent sky, I'll tell them, keep walking, keep believing. Morning always finds the ones who refuse to say tomorrow is ours to embrace. Every sunrise, every change, every dream still waiting to be found. Every hope that's rising from the ground. I'll carry love wherever life may lead, because it gave me everything I need. The first light now shines inside my soul, and I finally come home, and I finally